Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world, it's the Joe Cortez Show.
Hello and welcome to the Joe Cortez Show here in Las Vegas, Nevada, the entertainment capital of the world. We're here with some special guests today. These guys have been on the news media all over the country, all over the world. I've been traveling, I've been watching them in New York, Mexico, wherever I go, everything I see is about Area 51 event coming up. And of course, we have Matty Roberts, who's a creator and founder of the Area 51 celebration, which is a proper name because they have now stepped out, and we have Frank DiMaggio, who's the producer of the show, the Area 51 celebration. Matt, welcome, and Frank, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And my co-host, Delynn Maye. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on with your event? There's a lot of media. You guys been all over the media. People are even talking about you day and night. What's going on? You've been on over 100 interviews already.
About 45, 50. It's been crazy, though.
It seems like over 100. Every time I put on TV, I see you guys all the time. Or reading about you like every day, the front page of like today's newspaper, front page, all about what's going on. Can you tell us a little bit about who inspired you about creating such an event?
Well, when I created the Storm Area 51 event, where it kind of came from was I had watched the Joe Rogan podcast, the one with Bob Lazar, earlier in the week. So Area 51's already in the back of my mind. And then on June 27th, it's late at night, and I am reading about the Facebook event war to steal all of Minnesota's lakes. And while I'm reading about this, I get the great idea. I'm like, oh, I want to make a joke event of my own. And that's where Storm Area 51 was born.
So you came up with it, you said, I want to do an event?
Yeah, I wanted to make a joke event. I figured it'd be funny and people would laugh at it.
And the joke was not really a joke. It turned out to be reality.
It turned into this international monster that everybody's interested in. I read an article from Norway earlier today about me. It's insane.
It's insane. Great. Now, Frank, you're the producer. What are you doing as far as making this thing get off? Now, I understand it's not going to be held in Rachel in Nevada. It's going to be held here in Las Vegas at the downtown.
Vegas, yeah.
Okay.
So we had some issues with infrastructure and the way it was being handled at the Rachel property. We decided that for the safety of both our artists, Matty, and friends and family and strangers that we don't know, if they don't provide a proper infrastructure in a timely manner, it's best that we pull away from there and bring it to Las Vegas where it's safe and sound, and that's what we're doing.
So you officially pulled out, Matty. You pulled out. It said, "I'm no one, nothing to do with that. It's too much of a problem, too much of a headache." But liability.
It was too much of a headache. It was
the liability.
Safety concerns.
Safety concerns.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're more concerned about the public and not about yourself with the money in the pocket.
Right.
Yeah,
No.
exactly. It was always supposed to be free admission to begin with, so I wasn't concerned with profit from the get-go.
Right.
It was just a safety concern. I didn't feel comfortable inviting my family out there, and I didn't feel uncomfortable inviting my friends, let alone a whole bunch of strangers.
So you pulled out. You officially pulled out. It's not your event.
Yeah.
Your event is Las Vegas, downtown Las Vegas.
Yeah.
It's called Area 51, 51 Area 51 celebration, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's your official name. So what goes on over there? It got nothing to do with you. You say that's not my baby. That's not my headache. You guys handle it. I said no from the beginning. I started with an idea, so no, it was no good. We pulled out, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Certain things have to happen when you bring it. You basically have to erect a city to handle the things that people are going to be there for 3 days. They're not just driving out there for the afternoon.
Right.
So they're going to be out there for 3 days. So you have to provide sanitation, waste management, medical, all that. And if it's not in place, started to see something within 10 days out, we saw nothing. So we can't say, well, what are we going to wait another 10 days? Best to pull it out and take it to a place where people from Vegas can park, you can still get gas, you can still have cell phone service, and it's a really amazing venue. It's an outdoor venue. We're landing a 40-foot flying saucer in the middle of the venue. They're turning the 100-foot long pool nuclear green for the event. Bud Light has created their own can based on Area 51 with an alien on the label behind this. This is a groundbreaking, amazing global event.
It's the first of its kind.
Yeah. If I wanted to go someplace, I want to go to your event. I feel safer going there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I was thinking about the fact that, you were saying that 50 cars generally drive on that road out there to Rachel, and there's
Yeah.
going to be thousands of people going out there. And what if an aid car needs to go by? We were just talking about that before we came
Yeah.
on the show. So the safety factor, and I appreciate that you're concerned about that. And
Oh,
you
that's
know,
been my concern from day one.
yeah.
Nobody else seems to be concerned. The media has been very, well, why, you know, we keep getting the conversations going back and forth about, well, we have all this stuff in place, or we have the medical. Nobody's saying, well, we bought all this stuff. Great, you bought all that stuff. Would you want your kids going out there, your 18-year-old kid and their two friends, would you want them going out there without knowing for sure that if something bad happens, there's somebody there that can help them and take care of them? What's the plan? And if you don't have a plan, maybe it's a second thought.
Yeah, you viewers out there watching and listening, I can tell you right now that if you want to go to a place, you want to go to a place that's going to be safe and have plenty of gas and food and emergency medical. You need all of that to be on your side. You don't want to take a chance. That's why I'm glad you guys decided to go with downtown Las Vegas. You know, across from the D Hotel, they have this big venue there.
Yeah.
And they
Derek Stevens, I mean, who's the biggest party planner in town?
Yeah.
That
That's for
guy's
sure.
king. And we love those guys, and they treated us really well, and we're proud to partner with Downtown Las Vegas Event Center. It's again, they have the infrastructure to make this into a massive event. We've even hooked up with a huge band with Sony Music called Blink 182.
Okay.
I don't know if you've heard them,
Yes.
but we're doing a cross
Who
promotion.
hasn't heard of them?
We're doing a cross promotion with them in New York, us in Las Vegas, an internet push. So we're going to try to take this whole thing viral again. So
you're going to be going cross country.
cross country back and forth. It's a cross promotion, you know, like when they're doing a concert on one side of the world and one on the other at the same
Yeah,
time.
okay.
That's going to be us.
Okay, good.
So-
No, that's great.
So Matty, so you're the creator, you're the founder of this event. Are you a musician as well?
I play guitar, yeah.
Guitar, right?
I played guitar for probably about 15 years. I'm
Yeah.
sure you can probably tell by the hair. I got to play something.
You should have bought it over here.
It would have been too much to pack. I've already got 2 big bags for Vegas. So
Yeah, I love the hair. Maybe when you get one day, get your barber to do something. Maybe we can you can share some of that hair this way here.
maybe we'll just put it in a real big mohawk or something.
There you go.
That'd be
Mohawk.
intense.
Yeah, make your little cap and fix it up and make it look like I'll be like the second Matty out there.
We'll sell the Matty hats.
There you go.
That'd
there
be
you
great.
Go. That'd be great with Alien.
A little alien on it.
There
That'd
you
be
go.
awesome.
There you go. Why not?
Now, is your event, how many days is your event going to be?
Just one evening.
Just the one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that going to be Thursday, is it?
Thursday.
Thursday night, this Thursday, 2 days from today.
2 days from today.
The
Yeah.
19th.
The 19th.
It's been a long time coming, man, and so we're extremely excited about it. It's the support from the Las Vegas Valley, California to New York. The support for this event has been, humbling. It's very humbling. People have been really good to us.
Yeah, I can see that. You have been getting the attention. The other party on the other side have been getting a little bit of a lot of attention as well, but I don't think it's been on the good side. It's been on the negative side. And we're not here to knock anybody, but I think what they're doing up there is kind of unsafe.
We wish them the best of luck. But if you're going to go out there, like I said, prepare for the worst. Not that the worst is going to happen, but have extra water. Have a plan. Have an exit plan if things get too crazy. Being as unstructured as we thought it could be. In our opinion, if you add alcohol to all that, it becomes something different. And
It could be very dangerous.
We don't want to be part of that. Yeah.
Exactly. Now, as far as after this event Thursday, what's on the horizon?
Well, we've been getting contacted by multiple venues across the United States to bring the Area 51 and the Alien Stock brand to nightclubs and venues from here to New York and everywhere in between. People that can't make it out here for this event or actually have to work or have a real job that can't go out in the middle of the desert for 3 days, we're going to give them the opportunity to celebrate with us.
So
this is a phenomenon.
So you're going to so then come to you. You're going to go to them.
We're going to bring
Exactly.
it. We're going to
Take
bring
it
it to them.
That's it.
Yeah.
Maybe even worldwide.
Maybe
that's the
worldwide.
plan, man.
Exactly.
I see one of those motorhomes that you passed when you were coming down here. I see that in your horizon. You're going to grab one of those and all of you camp out in one of those. Road trip.
We're looking more for venues now. The celebration part of it was always something to bring people together. peacefully. Not to become just a knockdown, drag-out desert camping party. We already have a Burning Man out here. We're not trying to create another one.
Is this something like Woodstock was back in the 60s?
Woodstock had some infrastructure, and it was created even though they got moved venue in the last month. They still had a month. What we saw, I mean, there has to be somebody out there that has done this before or can prepare for something like this reasonably. And when you don't get that, then you have to start thinking about whether or not you want to be involved in something that could be a disaster or a humanitarian mistake.
Right. Now, I know you have a good team behind you. You have
yeah.
Valerie, you have John, you have Teresa, and you have a whole group of individuals that are on your side. You guys are doing a lot of things to get the word out there, to get the positive word of what's going on and what's coming in the very near
and
future.
Vegas, man, who doesn't want to come to Vegas anyway?
The entertainment capital of the
Downtown
world.
Las Vegas.
They're gonna have to pass through here anyway.
And that's right. So, and then like I said, we're happy to be on the show and to be able to share with people the whole phenomenon, the celebration is all things alien. It's not about Rachel, Nevada. It's not about even Vegas. It's about globally. Hey, we like aliens, and we don't need an excuse to party. We got one.
Yeah,
Exactly.
No, I think you're definitely on the right track with the right idea at the right time. I mean, it had to be somebody like Matty to come up with a brilliant idea of creating a show like this. This is something good for your young age of 21.
Oh yeah.
And pretty soon to be 22, and you're definitely on the right track. I can see where this is going.
It's very exciting. It's very exciting. I'm excited to take this thing global. There's a lot more than just one show. It's a whole cultural movement, and it's going to be cool to harness that.
Yeah, well, the whole world is watching you closely, and they're going to be reaching out to you for your brilliant ideas. And
If they haven't already, goodness.
Exactly. And now once this happens this weekend, you'll be getting a ton of hundreds of more calls, more proposals, and people will be asking you to.
When we get these, I mean, it's insane to get a phone call and it's a name we don't recognize or a number, and it's like, should we answer it? And we answer it, and it says, yeah, this is so-and-so. We're one of the producers or one of the reporters for Good Morning America. And I'm like, I probably should have watched that show more. So everybody, they all have something to say. They all have an interest in what we're doing.
Yeah, you all been all over the news for sure. I've been watching on CNN. And Fox News and
Fox News,
everybody.
Fox Local, Fox
Strips.
They're all over. That's good. And you got to say Matty. Matty's the guy with the idea, the youngest of the group that came up with the most brilliant idea, that's the way it is sometimes. They say the youngest guy of the group is like a Michael Jackson. Came out of nowhere. He was the youngest of the whole group. He was the most talented and the most brilliant. And you're in that same category. You're getting the level where guys haven't been able to reach the whole lifetime, and you did it in less than 21 years.
It's insane. It's insane. It's still very surreal about how far this thing has gone.
Sometimes you got to pinch yourself to see.
Every once in a while, I'll make sure I'm not dreaming.
Yeah, right?
Okay,
that's great.
The opportunity is for a once in a lifetime. It really is.
Oh, it is.
We're all, me and you are in our mid 40s now.
No, not me. I'm still in my 20s, man. You talk
oh,
for
you
yourself.
mean mentally we're in our 20s.
What, are you calling him old, Frankie?
So to have a media opportunity like this because of something that you created, it's impossible.
Halfway in his sleep.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. It's just so you have to be respectful of it. You have to.
This comes around every 50 years.
Yeah, and you don't take it for granted, and you don't embarrass yourself, and you don't use it to step on others, but you absorb it and roll with it. And that's, I think Matty's done that a great job of that.
Yeah, what I like about your group, everybody, like I said before, John, Teresa, Valerie, yourself, and the whole gang, is something that I think that I said Brock, I believe I can't leave Brock out.
Brock is the brains behind the madness.
That's my boy right there.
Yeah. Okay, good.
We couldn't do any of this. We couldn't do without Brock.
So to make it successful, you do need a good team backup.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You need the best team.
Yeah, and you got a good team, and you are all on the A side, which is important.
Yeah.
You're like playing in the major leagues.
That's right.
You're not playing
Everybody
the minor
needs
leagues.
something.
You've reached the major leagues already, and now everybody wants to see the World Series.
And not just us. Again, with the D and the downtown Las Vegas Event Center, those people are pros.
Right.
They're like, they have mastered the art of putting on an event, and we're so humbled and blessed to be part of that. Working with those guys.
Yeah, those guys are as good as it
They're
gets.
amazing.
Yeah.
So you're kind of busy right now. So you said that you took the understatement, but you said that you took the semester off from school. So you were a college student prior to a couple of weeks ago or a month ago or something like that.
Yeah, I was a full-time petroleum engineering student, and the semester was beginning late August. So late August was right when everything was getting very hectic. So
Right.
I decided to take the semester off. I was considering taking online classes or something like that, but I just did not have the time.
Sounds like a wise move.
It was suggested to me by the college counselor that called me personally after he saw me on the local news. So I wasn't going to, but once he called me, he said, "Hey, I think this might be a little stressful." I was like, "You are right."
And that's
He may be giving lectures at a college someday.
Well,
Of
yeah,
internet,
I'm thinking.
how to start a global phenomenon
I think that could be
for
definitely-
dummies.
And it's kind of it's different than what you were going to school for, though, too. You know, I mean, you were.
Oh, it's completely left field from what I was planning to go to school for. I was going for engineering, and this is just, at this point, I'm a professional partier. Like, it's very strange.
Well, and engineers are typically more behind the scenes, quiet.
Exactly,
Like John over here.
You know, that's typically the kind of person, and you do not fill that position at all. You're very charismatic.
Yeah, it's completely left field, but it's very exciting at the same time.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
this question, now that you're in this position, are you still maybe, being that you're going to be involved with concerts, are you going to be participating in some of these concerts, like the highlight of the show, Matty?
I'll be the host of all of them.
No, but you, I want you, I mean, with the guitar, getting out there, besides being a host, will you get out there and perform yourself?
We'll see about that. I think that'd be pretty cool.
I think people would love to see Matty. Who's the guy behind all of
Are
this
you
that's
offering
happening?
to manage artist management?
Are we starting a band, Joe? Are we starting a band?
No, well, I got to get some hair.
Hey, we'll make you one of the hats. You can have my hair. I'll just cut it in half.
No, but I think that that with your talent, the people want to really see Matty up front, not only be with the founder and the creator of this event, but also to be the showcasing and being the star of the show yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People want to see that you're a good-looking guy, you're young, talented, you got it all going, man.
Maybe we'll do something like that. I like the idea of that.
You're the producer, John.
I'm happy for them,
John
even
be
though
another musician.
I'm happy for him and for Brock Davies because, luckily, we don't feel like they're lucky to have met us. We feel like we're lucky to have met them.
Yeah, sure.
And it makes it really easy to help somebody else with their success. It doesn't have to be yours all the time.
Right.
This isn't about money. It's not about money. This is about creating something that nobody else has figured out how to create. They've created it, and anybody that takes the ride with us is gonna be in for a good one.
Hop on the
It's gonna be a lot
train.
of
It's
fun.
going to be an awesome ride.
Hey,
Yeah.
that'd be a good ride. Good. I'm not here in Vegas. You can hop on your horse.
That's right.
So speaking of which, how long have you two known each other then?
As of today,
About like 2 weeks.
no,
Oh my God.
I've known Matty now for 13 days.
13 days.
Wow.
Almost 2 weeks. 2
Yeah.
weeks tomorrow.
Okay, and where did Brock come into this? Brock.
Brock's been my partner since July 4th. He met me right after this thing initially took off. He reached out to the
Wow.
page and was like, "Hey, let's do something out there." And I was like, "Man, I had the same idea." So he's been my partner in this entire thing since the very beginning.
They were missing somebody to kind of rope them in and pull them back in, and trust is a big issue in the entertainment business, and you know that. And taking advantage of somebody and people that are just along for the ride. And we've been accused of that too, and that's fine. I mean,
Oh yeah.
you've heard the expression, "I've been fired from way better jobs than this." Well, people are going to say what they say, and we're here to help these guys. And as long as they want to keep us along, we're gonna push them. We have a great crew of people. I mean, that care about each other.
Yeah, it was a good team. A good team. It always works out.
Yeah.
Now here we are, 2 days before the event.
Is it in 2 days?
So Matty, what
work to do.
How do you feel about all of this happening 2 days from now?
Oh, it's exciting. It's almost unbelievable to see everything that we've worked for so far just finally come to a head on the 19th. Like, from the very inception of this thing to 2 days from now, it feels like it's been years, but the reality of it is it's been like, what, 2 months since I created the post?
Yeah, and since we started this event downtown,
Yeah, it's
7 days.
Yeah, it's
8
exciting.
days.
It's very exciting.
Now the owners out there, they've been very close with you guys, helping
Great.
you out.
Yeah, we
Everybody's
talk
been.
to them every day.
Those
Yeah.
guys have been amazing.
Yeah, they're very professional, and
They sure are.
we've done a lot of boxing events there as well.
Yes, and what a great venue for that
Yeah,
too.
yes,
You know,
yes.
they've created they created a little city in the city. You know,
Right.
which is awesome.
And that's Las Vegas, downtown Las Vegas is not on the strip where all the big hotels are at, but this is the old Las Vegas, where
Which is now the new Las Vegas.
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
It's kind of
With all the
flip-flops.
changes that are going on in downtown Las Vegas, and now with the venue, with the event coming up, going to make another mark in the entertainment world.
We're making a mark in history, period.
Yeah.
We want to bring it back to Vegas next year. We wanted to make an annual event. So people will come to expect this event, and we'll make it bigger and bigger every year. And we'd love to work with downtown Las Vegas. They're definitely our people.
And what's the capacity of the venue for this event? Thursday?
12,500 people.
12-5.
Is it already sold out or what?
It's not sold out. We're actually the tickets are complimentary. RSVP. If you call in an RSVP, it's free.
It's all on me, guys.
However, we've got 11,500 people committed to coming, and another 16,700 wanting to come. So I don't know what that means.
It's going to be a big show. It's going to be a big show.
Is
Should be okay.
Is there any possibility they may want to extend outside, put big monitors outside of the venue?
That's I know
You can actually see the stage from outside. So, I mean, if people are waiting in line, they'll still have some form of
They're actually
entertainment.
opening up the street next to it. They're putting a carnival in Midway,
Okay.
Oh, that's
specifically for this event.
Okay, good.
Giant alien head on top of one of the buildings. I mean, this is a
It's as
promoter's
cool as it
dream.
gets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. It's good. It's a good idea, good concept, and I'm glad that you're doing it downtown because that can really expand.
Sure can.
And before you know it, other bigger hotels
That's
on the
right.
strip,
That's
or
right.
the bigger arenas like Madison Square Garden, where I was out there this past weekend in New York. And I can tell you, man, I can see you guys doing the big
We'd love
events.
to. We'd love to.
doing
I'm sure
events
they're
in
going to call
Madison-
us eventually.
Yeah, you can get called, I'm sure. You know, all the networks are going to say, well, we want to be the sponsors behind. We want to be the premier channel running this concert.
Is there money in that, Joe?
I did hundreds of millions, hundreds of millions.
Well, then we might try it.
Of course, why not? Nothing wrong with that.
This one's the important one. We want to acclimate everybody to all things aliens in Area 51. Everybody just have a good time. Watch out for your brother, whether you're here or you're in Rachel. Watch out for your friends and your family, and be safe, and make this into something good. We don't want to read anything bad in the news about it.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah, and this is what I like to hear about you guys here and you viewers out there. I can say that it's an honor to have them here on the show because they're spreading the news, the good news of the good things that they're doing for entertainment here in the entertainment capital of the world. This is where we want to get the message out there. I'm glad they started out here with Vegas and eventually worldwide, but if you want to come to a safe place, believe me, Nevada has the safest location because we got over 50 million tourists a year here in Las Vegas. And to know that Matt and Frank and Bryant and John and Teresa, the whole gang are putting an event here like this in Las Vegas means the world to all of us because we know that this is going to be a mark that's going to be never for. It's history in the making, Matt.
Exactly.
And we want you guys to know that. Take advantage of it. Say, I was there for the first one.
That's right.
I was there when they exploded for the first time. I can thank God I live in Las Vegas or I visited Las Vegas. And if not, they're going to come out to you wherever you are around the country, around the world.
That's right. That's right. Happy to be. It's my home, so happy to start where I've been here 25 years.
Matty, where you from originally?
I'm from Southern California, so I'm a little bit away from home, but it feels like home now.
Yeah, pretty soon this probably be your second home.
More than likely, yeah.
Yeah, somebody will offer you a penthouse apartment here.
Take it.
to sign a deal.
I'll go grab my stuff tomorrow. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Where do you see the next stop? Do you have a next stop?
Wow, we've had so many phone calls for so many different venues, and I hate to say it's where we can do it the best. We have to put a traveling infrastructure together and a promotion together so that when we pull into town, we can offer them the same type of experience that they've seen here or they couldn't have here. So that's going to take a little bit of time, but we're probably going to do some pop-up stuff. Hopefully by Halloween or New Year's even is what we're getting offers for. So
Halloween would be really cool.
yeah, but then we're thinking maybe May 1st, which is 51 for in relation to Area 51. Maybe here in Vegas again for the second annual. So, Why
And Matt,
not?
are you putting a band together of your own, like that? Yeah, the name of the group, like the Area 51 band. And,
We're gonna call it Abducted.
Abducted.
The band.
I hadn't thought about that before, but maybe I will. That'd
Yeah,
be cool.
I mean, good.
Abducted.
And you got John.
like
You got
Abducted.
John, who's a professional musician. He's one of your advisors as well. One of the partners in the group. And
You want to start a band, John? We're doing it. Okay, we're doing it.
Yeah, we got a band. You heard it right here on the Joe Cortez show. Matt Roberts is starting his own band. Gonna have John and Frank gonna be the producer. And you got Bryant, and you got the whole gang there.
Brock.
Brock, you're gonna do your thing, buddy. You're gonna keep your hands full as well.
He'll be our lead singer.
His hands are
Yeah.
full. He's,
But you know-
Brock's an IT guy, so he's very computer savvy and he knows how to make this thing.
Oh, he's a genius.
Relevant. And
Yeah.
he's done an amazing
I think putting
job.
a band together because it is your event. Why not have your own band to open up?
That's true.
You know, to
True.
make
Maybe the
it.
new Johnny Depp.
Yeah, or Johnny Depp,
He
whatever,
could pass for
anybody
that,
else.
actually.
I probably could. I just need a lot more
I mean,
eyeliner.
I can see in the middle of the show, the band comes out, the
Abducted.
abducted, have it come out with Matty as a star.
Well, we're
of the
all
show.
wear alien masks.
Alien mask.
Oh,
will
there
come
you
out and put their hair behind your back someplace and make sure you got the alien mask on. Or maybe a little tail of the hair hanging out so they know it's you. You're the only one with the group with the long hair.
That's a fact.
So,
We'll get everybody hats so nobody can tell who's who.
Yeah. But it'd be good. I could see a nice big band with John leading his band and with his music. It'd been a nice rock band. John's been doing this for many years, a real professional. I know he has his own studio. I've been promised to go see it one day.
It's
And I haven't
impressive.
yet, but
It
I
is
want to-
impressive.
He has a great recording studio and a nice band. And I want to go there one day, John, and check it out. And you can talk, buddy. Don't be afraid to talk. We can hear you.
So we're going to set that out. We're going to put we're
Matty.
going to put Matty in front of the band. We're going to have Brock back there. We're going to get it out there. We'll actually write a song just for this show.
Can I carry the bucket of water?
We'll give you a guitar.
I'll give you a signed guitar. There we
We're
go.
gonna have you come out, dip the sponge, and give him the quick whip.
But Frankie, Teresa's son, he's a hip hop artist. He's another guy that you can put
Very
out there.
talented guy.
Yeah.
He can put him
We
on
have
the
all
stage.
sorts of talent.
Are you going to have him playing on your show, performing on your show Thursday night?
You know what? We're not Thursday. Thursday, a company by the name of Collective Zoo, or the Zoo. Is it Zoo Collective?
It's Collective Zoo.
Collective Zoo. They their MO is to bring in big artists, but it's all classified until the night of the show.
I think Frank de Tomaso would be a good guy to have out there.
might. He might.
He's a good rapper, nice young.
So Saint Frank is his name and his promotion. You can actually go on and you can Google him on Spotify and hear some of his great music that he's doing.
Yeah, he's
So,
impressive.
And he's under what?
Saint Frank is his name.
Saint Frank.
Saint
Saint
Frank.
Frank.
Yep.
Saint Frank.
Absolutely. And originally we were going to have him perform at the venue, but in this case, since we're doing a joint event, we're going to have him for the next one.
Good, very good, very good. I'm glad to hear that. And okay, we got one round to go. Means we have about 3 minutes. Matty, I want you to give me the final second win of your performance for Thursday night,
knockout punch.
like a knockout punch. Something a little bit before we wrap it up. What good words you want to put out there to our viewers?
Well, the show starts at 8 p.m. The gates open at 7, so hoping to see you there. I'll be there. I'll be on stage a few times. I'll be doing signings. Come and meet me. We're going to have a ton of great artists all the way up until 1 a.m. when the show ends, and it's going to be fantastic. Anything else you want to add to that?
A
Frank?
lot of celebrities have reached out to us about hanging out that night. Tons of media. We have a whole media suite that night. Everybody that's interviewed us that has the possibility that's talked to us in the last couple of weeks is wanting to come out and cover the show.
We don't want to forget one of the member, which is Dakota. He's not here today.
Dakota.
But sure, Dakota's definitely part of the team. He's been behind. Him and Frank have been. Him and Brock have been behind it. He couldn't make it out this morning, but we want to make sure we let him know that he's with us right now, even though he can't be with us today.
Yeah.
Good, good. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that what you guys are really putting together is really something amazing, something that's needed, was needed for many years, because I was surprised. Woodstock did it back in the 60s. Here we are 50 years later.
Nobody's done it until now.
And
So
somebody, here you are doing this. Come on, it was a piece of cake.
yeah,
And
it was
you-
accidental. I didn't even
No
plan
problem.
this
It was a
thing.
piece of cake for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're the creator, the founders. I mean, it took somebody like you to say, you know what, it's time to do something different.
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
You said it was my time.
Right now is my time. That's what I planned from the very beginning. I planned all of this. None of it was an accident.
Well, it just goes to show that social media definitely plays a huge
Wow.
role in all of our lives every single day. And
20 years
look
ago,
what
this
it-
would have never happened.
Exactly, and look
Yeah.
what it did for you. I mean, a hoax basically is what you said in the beginning, is that you started it out just kind of as a, let's
It
just
was
see
a
what
joke.
And
It
then
was something for my meme
it
page.
became
and
a
now
phenomenon.
It's a cultural movement.
It's not a joke anymore.
No, it's very real.
This is very real now, and I can tell you, viewers out there, that Matty is really an inspiration to so many of our young folks out there, because this is what we need. He said, there's a dream, follow your dream, make it happen. You can make anything happen if you put it together, but of course you can't do it by yourself. Sometimes you need a good team, which he has behind him. And we want to thank Matty for joining us today on the show.
I want to thank you for letting
And
me be on the show.
Frank DiMaggio, you hit another home run, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for being
Thanks
on
for
the
having
show.
us.
Okay, guys, we'll talk to you next week. Take care. Don't forget, Thursday night, downtown Las Vegas, from 6 p.m.
7 o'clock,
for
open, 8 o'clock show.
Okay, 8
Downtown.
o'clock show to 1 o'clock in the morning. See you next week. Take care. God bless.
Bye.